Every day in Louisiana is a disastrous day for working people as long as Bobby Jindal's been governor. Whether he's cutting social services, whether he's cutting aid for families with children with disabilities, whether he's cutting services for battered women's shelters, whether he's cutting services for Medicaid hospice, whether he's cutting funding for hospitals, every day he's been attacking the working people of this state. We've got a crisis on our hands. And our next speaker, Don Clausen, is a social worker. He's a licensed clinical social worker. He's going to talk about the macro crisis we face here in Louisiana today. Don. Wait.
Every speaker has already addressed the macro crisis. Macro simply is large systems, large organizations. Macro, social, political, economic, environmental, educational, healthcare. It's clear to everybody that Governor Jindal has put a hurt on the most exploitable, most vulnerable, most least among us. He got to go. And I got to tell you, he got to go. He's gone. He needs to be packing as we speak. And I tell you another group of people that may need to be packing, and that's up to us. We've got to investigate our representatives, senators and representatives. I really don't care what you're doing now. I care about what you've already done. You supported that agenda, that oppressive agenda that harms people. Doesn't he get it? You know, the DSM-5, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Disorders, is coming out in May. They got to have a criteria for empathy deficit in there because because certainly he fits that criteria. Now another one he made liable to fit too, because I'm a forensic social worker. That antisocial personality is jumping off at me. I mean, you look at that diagnostic criteria there, the man has no conscience. If he had a conscience, he would feel for people. And he feels for himself. Now, that business about him running for president, I'm looking forward to that. I like good entertainment. Those national pundits up in Washington, they're killing him. They are carving him up as we speak, ready to drag him through the mud that he created. Just remember, we can come in here and we can rant and rave, but if we don't do anything with this energy, we've done nothing. So, investigate your legislators, your senators, see how they voted. If that doesn't reconcile with your value system, chunk them.
All right, Don Clausen.